Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Wednesday Drive. We're going to crank it up here in a second. Hope everyone's having a good first day of June and always appreciate you watching. Got Larry McCoy on today. We're going to have a little fun, so sit right back. And it's just me again. Andrew's on duty somewhere doing baseball or something, so bear with me while I try to do everything. Yeah, I got some crying to do today, buddy, I tell you. I'm glad turkey season's over. Hey, Tommy Allen, what's up, buddy? Yeah, we're going to talk a little scrapes today. We're going to talk a little mock scrapes. So if you like to deer hunt, you'll like this. We'll get a little fishing in too. Larry loves to fish. So, all right. All right. Come on. Are we not on? There we go. Now we're ready. Are you ready to rock? Let's light this candle. Hey, Jeffy. All right, welcome to this week's edition, June 1st, 2022 of the Wednesday Drive. I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday afternoon all across the good old US of A. I tell you what a beautiful day here in Iowa. We're broadcasting live out of Des Moines, Iowa. If you're listening on the app, we are so glad that you are doing that. And please tell your friends and family about the Outdoor Call Radio app and get the word out, will you? Answer the call. We're trying to get everybody to answer the call. We got a fun show for you. We're going to be having Larry McCoy here on in a second. Larry and I are going to be talking a little bit about summer scrapes. I know it's a long way before deer season. A lot of folks are focusing in on summer camping trips and fishing and all that, and you should be. Everybody should be focusing on that. But if you're looking for something to do, we're going to give you some tips and suggestions on how to not only see what you have running around your property, but have some fun when you get a chance to watch them grow as well. So Larry and I will be doing that here in a second. Other than that, I'll have some news for you. We got a big announcement about the JLM Shooter Supply turkey hunt, the turkey shoot that we're going to be starting on Monday. And I got a sad story about my turkey hunting in Kansas. Donovan and I tried, man, but it didn't pan out. So anyway, what are you gonna do? That's why they call it hunting, right? So anyway, let me I tell you what. Let me go ahead and I don't want it. It's just me. So this is probably not going to sound the most professional, and I apologize. But when I'm trying to run the boards, host the show, see everybody on Facebook Live, which we got Jeff and Tony and Kent. Hey, Ryan's dad. Be sure to listen to Larry dance. Shut up, Kent. We got Tommy on and Tommy Allen. We got a lot of folks watching us, so we got to do what you got to do, right? So let me go ahead and hit this, and I'm going to hit that. I'm going to make sure my phone is up. Can you hear the phone? You get to hear the ringy dingies. The ringy dingies. There you go. Hey, you're live on the air, so watch your P's and Q's. What are you doing?
My P's and Q's and my Q's and P's.
Yeah, however you want to say it. Larry McCoy. Everybody say hi to Larry. Larry, say hi to everybody.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody.
Is it still raining down there?
It's raining like I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah. Hey, do you know who this guy named Kent Huser? Do you know who that hillbilly is? He keeps texting me.
I've heard of him.
Have you?
I've heard him. Oh yeah, he's the one that taught you everything you
know. Oh, now you're at. Goodbye. Yeah, he's taught me everything. That's all I need. I still say he looks way older than I do, even though I'm older than he is. So, what are you gonna do? Man, I don't know about you. Hey, John, good to see you, buddy. What's up, brothers? Can't wait for the deer season. I hear you. Larry Mack, I don't know. You had a pretty good season, and you and Ryan got to do some stuff that I've never seen before. Well, you did it last year. You did that stuff you were doing when you watch Respect the Game Living or Respect the Game. Larry Mack, Tommy Allen said, "Tell you hi." With doing the stuff out of the blinds, and that was incredible. But that was hey Mason, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. That was the worst turkey season I've ever had, I think. That was awful.
It was pretty rough for a lot of folks. I mean, people I've talked to in the industry everywhere they went. With population being down, it's too about everywhere. I mean, some properties it's better than others, but I can tell you it was a grind. There ain't no doubt. Early on, it started off pretty good. We were trying some things outside the box and had some good luck there. But after that, it was a grind. It's just birds weren't acting right. Everything seemed to be a little bit behind. And then we got hit with all the weather.
The
weather. Rain and wind and everything just followed me everywhere we went.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was one of the. It was if it was either raining or snowing. I remember I went out. Yeah. I know at least once in snow trying to get a bird, and then we had 25, 35-mile-an-hour winds. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was. It was, but we had a good season though. I think for what it's for everything, we learned a lot for sure. I mean, you got to embrace those seasons too because it gives you an opportunity to learn. For some of those other tougher birds, because not all of them are just going to come running into the decoy. Some of them you got to work a little bit harder than the other ones.
Well, I blame it on me because here I was in December and January telling everybody, I'm at 90 birds. I'm going to have 94 before this season's over, and I get one stinking bird. So I blame it on me. I shouldn't have put my hens before the cart or whatever that saying is. The horses before the cart or whatever. But
the cart before the horse.
Yeah, thank you. I knew you'd help me out there.
Yeah. But I think you speak with a 3x multiplier.
Hey, it's my third grade education. I'm proud of it. Yeah, Mountain Man says hello, and he's got traps heading your way tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then Jeff Case says I have a great turkey results at Fairway. However, object the blinds I had to set up in the store. There you go, Jeff. Jerry. Afternoon, how's you doing, Larry? Larry and I are doing good, thank you. And Steve Rocco says I'm handsome. I used to be handsome, Steve, but I'm getting gray and scarred up now, buddy. But thank you, Rocco. We love you.
I'll tell you what, Rocco is a handsome fella.
Well, Steve's but he's 30 something. He's young and he's a young stud, man.
Yeah.
Rocco, that poor man's got a seat in heaven already for what he's been through.
Yep. But no, actually, to be honest with you, I'm kind of glad turkey season's over. I'm anxious to get things geared up for this fall. Mock scrapes and everything. All the summertime stuff that we do. I really enjoy putting in the time and doing that and watching things evolve.
Yeah, we're going to talk about summer scrapes and stuff. I got my pure whitetail stuff right here. I got some Spellbound still in the pack. I talked to Larry earlier in the day. And I said, "Hey, I'm going to talk a little summer scrapes and stuff." But, Larry, you guys, I got my power dust. Oh, that stuff's magic right there. That pure whitetail.
Hey, real quick, I'm sure he's probably got it in his shoes or his boots or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty notorious for that.
You're a jerk. You big jerk. Yeah. All right. Let me tell you the whole story. I'm half asleep half the time when I'm going out because I don't have a camera guy like some people. I've got to do everything by my poor little self. And I reached for a bottle of powder, and it wasn't my Lethal Products boot powder. It turned out to be my White Lightning from Pure Whitetail. But hey, that was awesome because the deer didn't smell me. So
yeah, your feet kind of had a little odor to them there for a month or two.
It was my feet smelled like deer pee. That's for sure. Hey, and you know what I just found out? I got some Pure Whitetail 2021 test product that I did not get to use. Did you get any of that?
Which one was it?
It says batch 103-12021. White Lightning shot.
No, I did not get any of that.
Yeah, I've had that in my fridge. So I'm going to put that. Well, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to use that this fall, guys. Right there, White Lightning pelt. Look at that. That's good stuff. You and Philip, we went out to the lease in Iowa 2 years ago when we got the lease down in southern Iowa. And we walked it and drove around and picked out tree stand spots and started doing some other stuff. And then the next thing I know, you got all this blue stuff and red stuff and all this other stuff, and you're sprinkling all over the ground and on the leaves, just pouring it all over. and we're putting up cameras, and I'm going, what in the world? What in the world? You know, like I said, folks, it's amazing because I get a chance to get out there and see what's going on, and I actually got something special. So as I was putting my cameras up, and I got everything in. I start just I see Larry over there doing that, and I
There you go. Perfect.
yeah, he's
Pure whitetail in the wind. Pure whitetail in the wind.
Yeah, aren't you proud of me? I worked all day on that. Yeah. I go, what are you doing? He goes, I'm dusting it up, man. And I said, what is that? And it's like the next thing I know, you show me that pure whitetail stuff. I'm like, and I got some of it right here. And I'm not now, hey, you're here to back me up. I'm not exaggerating, folks. This is the God's gospel truth. We weren't even back to the truck yet, so we went on the north side of the property. We set all that up, built a mock scrape. We dug it out. We got everything up. We turned the dirt, got out like a deer had pawed everything up, and you were putting that pure whitetail dust on the overhang licking branch and all around it. I mean, within 5 yards of that, you had it all dusted up. And then we went over to where we were going to put you and Philip's stand stuff up. And then when time we got back to the truck, my phone off my Tacticam Reveal dinged. My app on my phone dinged like twice. And I said, "There's no way." And I pulled it out, and we already had deer on that first scrape. Is that not the? Isn't that was that not the way it happened?
That's exactly how it happened.
Yeah.
And I've seen it happen time and time again. The thing is first of all, deer use scrapes all year round,
Right.
and how they use them is totally different. It's a form of communication for deer, and whether you're just pawing up the dirt, because in the summertime they're not necessarily aggressive, so they're not really pawing at the dirt using it, but they're curious.
Right.
So a lot of times that turned up dirt does help bring them in, bring deer in just to check out, see what it is. But the dust comes from real deer. They also, pure whitetail does make synthetics. So if you're listening in a state where they don't offer, real urine, they do make synthetics as well that works just as good. And I've done a lot of experimenting through the properties and just testing, some of the different products, and I've had them work, really. All of them really work, but it's just a matter of being consistent with which ones you use in that particular scrape. So if I'm using buck on this scrape and bed it up, I'm going to continue to use buck and bed it up on that scrape, because really, ultimately, once the deer start using it, they're laying their scent down there, so you don't have to go back and freshen it near as much until you start to see the activity start to maybe drop a little bit. But once they really start using it, you'll start to see a consistent pattern of the deer using it on the property.
Right.
And the product is, it's literally game changing. I'll tell a quick story. My property down here in Missouri, there was a place where we always wanted to get a setup into there, and we just never could because of where it was at. You had to walk through pretty much right by the bedding area, and with any type of westerly wind, deer are going to smell you going in. So I thought, well, what can I do to change that? Because we really need to figure out a way. The only way we could access it. So I thought, well, you know what? Last summer, about this time of year, I went in and I made a scrape line like nobody's business. I probably put 15 different mock scrapes all up along the back side of this. And I actually went to the other side and I hinge cut, hoping it was going to, thicken things up a little bit to where deer would start using it and bedding a little bit further away. And after I did that, it took about probably 3 weeks, I would say. After that, there was a few deer hitting a scrape here and there. But by the time September came, I literally changed the way those deer were using that property. And so I was able to get in there, get a set where I needed to go. And those deer consistently from September all the way till today, they're using it just following that scrape line, because that's what they started, getting in the habit of doing. And they would check their scrapes, and I've got cameras I leave out all year, and I consistently get pictures of deer on those scrapes. They'll go through, and like I was saying earlier, this time of year and through the summer, the bucks are buddies. They're in bachelor groups, they're all buddies, and they're not really that aggressive towards one another right now. So they're not going to be pawing at the ground a lot. So that's where you utilize that branch, that overhanging branch there. Get that scent up in there. Put a little bit on the ground. I use a lot of the bedded up on the ground just because it smells like a deer, pretty much. And then the buck I'll put up on the limb or up on the leaves above. And I can't tell you how many trail cam pictures I get with deer with their nose right up in the limbs, up on their hind feet. And then they are leaving their scent there then, and then continuously there's just more and more deer, and pretty soon about every deer on the property will get in a routine of going through there at some point in time.
Right. Donovan's watching us. Hey, Donovan. And hey, John Pageant down there. Good to see you. Spurs up. But and hey, Larry, listen. Not every mock scrape that you put out works. I mean, some are not going to. But if you go 50 yards and start another one, first, we always try to do it right off the trails or by existing scrapes. But it's okay to change it up and use different product. And find out what they're going to turn on to, because there was a couple of things out in Andes I didn't get activity on, but then when I changed up and I went 50 yards down in that draw, in between where they funnel through, I mean, they were hitting my camera almost every day.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, you could put it right next to an active scrape, but like all the ones that I've put out historically,
you do your own.
Last year, the deer are repeatedly hitting them now. It may take really the time frame is what varies. Every piece of property is different. I know that like when the rut comes, you hear your buddy. I know a lot of hunters can relate to this. Their buddy calls them up and says, "Man, they were on fire here today. I saw all kinds of deer moving. This guy sitting over here twiddling his thumb. He didn't see nothing."
Yeah.
Well, that's there's a hot doe over there, or there's something different. It's no different than a bar scene. You may have two bars, one on one end of the road, the other on Thursday night. It's a taco night or whatever. It may be busy, and the one down the road's dead. So I think that it's just really a matter of sticking with it and being consistent with it, because a deer will get to use it. Last year, my Missouri buck, I put a mock scrape up, brand new piece of property, never even stepped foot on this property. Actually, just went in to look at it and put a mock scrape up, hung a cell camera on there, got a picture that evening of a shooter buck, and went in there the next evening, and actually was lucky enough to get an opportunity at him. And that's not going to happen every time. I realize that, but time and time again, we've had success with that pure whitetail product.
Yeah, I just don't think I can't think of a better way of actually just taking an inventory of what you have running around your farm. Because, like I said, I didn't know much about this until you guys turned me on to a couple of years ago. But I've done it ever since, and I mean, every day my phone's dinging, either at Andy's or the Southern Farm, and I mean, I'm seeing. And Donovan, I wish I was going back to Donovan's here soon, because Donovan and I were over by Hurricane's place when we were turkey hunting, and I don't think I told you this. We saw a buck that was already well past his ears, and it looked like he had Coke can bases already. I mean, he was just a monster. And Donovan and I, we saw that deer. We actually stopped, and we were glassing him for 5 minutes. He was that big. So, I mean, I would love to have some pictures of him, Larry. He's going to be a stud, man.
Well, and that's the thing. Starting them right now, you've got plenty of time for the deer to get acclimated to those scrapes being there. And if you have cameras hanging up over them, you're going to be able to watch that deer grow, and you're going to create a little bit more history with that particular deer. And there's a good chance that you're probably going to get new deer in the area as well. Different times of the year, the deer will travel a little bit further. But I can tell you that since I've started using the pure whitetail product, I've had a lot of new I call them non-resident deer, because I try to keep tabs on the farm, whether it be a 15-acre piece or a 200-acre piece. That it doesn't really matter. If I've got 3 cameras, I'm going to move around until I'm starting to get where I'm getting the most pictures, and I know for that time of year anyway. And I'm going to get an idea of what deer I'm going to be going after that next fall. And like I said, that formula that I've been using with the buck bedded up, I do use some trance as well. I've used pretty much all the product, but like I said, I'm pretty particular when it comes to it. Like on the scrapes, I try to stick with the same products on this particular scrape. So if I'm using buck and bedded up, on
Stay
this
with
particular strip right here,
stay
that's what
with
I
it.
stay with.
Stay with. If it's working, don't break it or fix it. So
Yeah,
yeah. Hey, Jerry Moyer said you had him at tacos.
I had him at tacos. That's my man. He's my man right there.
That's pretty
My
funny.
part.
That's pretty funny. Well, I tell you what, I like the dust because it stays on the leaves and everything. It doesn't, it doesn't dehydrate, it doesn't dry up and wilter like liquid will.
Yep.
It doesn't dissipate. So I mean,
Yep.
I really, and it's easy to pack around too. You don't have to worry about getting liquid anywhere. It's just a dust form.
Yeah, the other thing too that it is good for, and I use a lot, especially as it gets into those mid October to late October when walking in and out, uh, I'll have it in my hand. I'll have one of the trail items, whether it be the buck, whether it be white lightning or one of the bottles there. And as I'm walking, I'll give her a little squirt there, and you'll see dust flying. Uh, or I'll put it on my boots when I walk in. Uh, but I try to make sure that I'm not leaving any of my scent or as little as possible that I can as I'm getting to and from my stand. Even when I'm leaving the stand, I'll do the same thing.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
we spray down all the time with lethal too. So yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but I'm just saying it's and that helps tremendously. But my whole point is, if there's other deer, if a deer's walking through your path, they may not smell you, but they may smell another deer.
I got
And
you.
like I said before, they're curious, and a lot of times they'll try to circle, try to get downwind to where they're visible to you wherever your set's at.
John Pageant wants to know, with your luck, do you sell your spit in a bottle? Larry Mac juice. He would probably do it. He is lucky. I agree with you, John. Every time he gets to the state, the deer just go. They come up and run up and raise their arm and just, Larry Mac, shoot me here, Larry. I mean, I've never
Yeah.
seen anything like it in my life.
No, I'll tell you, there is an element of luck for everybody though, and there was a couple of years ago where I was lucky. There ain't no doubt about it. But it was, but like I said, I work hard at it, and I try to learn, through all the different properties. And I like to hunt a lot of different properties and learn them because I feel like that's how you get better, regardless of what state you're hunting,
Yeah.
regardless of where you're at. The more knowledge you can bring in about hunting in general, I think the better off you're going to be.
Well, and as much time, we only get to spend, well, back home in Missouri, you get to spend a little more time. But when we're filming Respect the Game TV, I mean, we at the most have 6-7 days to get it, to get an opportunity on something. So we're under a time crunch a little bit. And, like Donovan's, we're lucky enough where if we need to, we can usually try to get back to Donovan's late season. I know you and I both have had to do that, but it's just other than that, we really need to see what we can do. And this is just a good way for you to keep an inventory, see what's going on, and have an idea when you get ready to plan your hunts. And also, you can set up different stand locations for wind direction. But if you know what's kind of running around there, Larry, that really helps.
Oh, for sure it does. And people you see all the time, watching television, hunt shows or whatever. You see, that's only 22 minutes
Right.
of really a 6-day adventure. A lot of times, all day sets, some days morning and evening sets. But there's usually a lot of footage there that doesn't get shown, and so that's where the RTG Living stuff, popped up through. This spring we launched that series on YouTube. RTG Living, so it's more, hey, this is kind of what we're doing. We start off with turkey hunts. We're going to show some food plotting. We're going to show probably some other shenanigans, some stuff that either has happened or stuff that I don't know it's going to happen that's going to happen, like me falling down or something. That some of the stuff that we normally don't show because there's only so many hours in a day. But we thought, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this and see how see if people like to watch that as well. So we might as well share it all.
Yeah, and if it's my segment, it's like 5 weeks in 6 minutes. So Eddie Waitman said to tell you hi, Mac.
Yes.
Out,
Eddie.
Eddie out in PA. All right, hey, I got to take a real quick break, not Blake. I don't like Blake Shelton. Well, he's all right. I shouldn't say that. Let me take a quick break. Larry, hang on. We'll be right back after a fine few words from our sponsors.
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot? Is your hunting, fishing, or utility knife ready for
I like having Larry on. He's always a lot of fun, and I tell you what, Larry's got a lot of wealth of knowledge too. He does a really good job, and I said this I don't know how many times. It's one of the best partnerships I've ever had, moving over with Ryan and Paul and Larry and Kent and Josh and everybody. I really like being a small part of Respect the Game.
Knives, gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The Work Sharp Knife and Tool Sharpener does this with precision.
I hate having to run all this stuff by myself. It's no fun.
Abrasive belts to ensure the proper 20-degree angle every time. Each Work Sharp Knife and Tool Sharpener is assembled in the USA by a family-owned and operated company. Customer service is always a call away. So if you love the outdoors and depend on a sharp knife, consider checking out one of the Work Sharp Knife and Tool Sharpeners or the Work Sharp Guided Field Sharpener at a store near you, or anytime at WorkSharpTools.com. That's WorkSharpTools.com.
Hi, this is your old friend Speed over at Speed's Golf Cars, located in Wall Lake, Iowa. Just stop on over here. We've got a nice selection of new and used golf carts. We're a club car dealer.
Well, John, it's my pleasure, buddy. That's what I love doing this for a living for. But hey, if you guys got any questions, just put it on the message, and I'll get it over to Larry for you.
Fancy wheels, stereo, we've got it here at Speed's Golf Cars. Let the folks at Speed's handle your golf cart needs. Check out our website for a complete inventory at speedsgolfcars.com.
Let's talk about a story, an Iowa story about a dream that took several years to come true in Osceola, Iowa. It's the story of Revelton Distilling Company. These fine distilled whiskeys, gins, and vodkas were born from the labor of Rob and Christina Taylor. It's amazing hearing the customers' descriptions of how unique each bottle looks and how each spirit tastes and satisfies with every sip. From the honey whiskey to the whiskey and cream, or the robust mulberry gin, American gin, or vodkas. Revelton Distilling visitors can't believe the flavor profiles the mixologists are creating at the distillery every day. Revelton Distillery is open.
Boy, what a beautiful day in Iowa, huh? Nice and sunny.
Located at 1400 West Clay Street, right off I-35. Revelton Distillery fine spirits are also available at your local grocery and other retailers around Iowa. Please check them out online at ReveltonDistillery.com or visit them at the distillery. If it's time to celebrate or just time to sit back and unwind, well, then it's time for a Revelton moment.
Tacticam has launched the best-in-class cellular trail camera, the #1 selling action camera in the industry. The new Reveal by Tacticam will change the way you scout forever. Not only is it one of the easiest to set up, but the most affordable cellular camera on the market. As you know, you educate your game and leave your scent when checking cameras in the field. With Reveal, those issues are gone. You can receive pictures in almost real time right to your app without going into the field. The Reveal offers half-second.
Yeah, Ken, I heard Larry said it's been pouring down there. That's awful, man.
4G and LTE wireless modules. Verizon and AT&T plans available. 24-inch LCD screen, adjustable night
I'm sick of the rain.
Data plans starting as low as $5 a month. The Reveal's world-class app allows you to set up your camera, add cameras, view and organize pictures, and much more. Again, plans starting as low as $5 a month. The new Reveal by Tacticam saves time, gas, and most importantly, helps you stop educating your game. RevealCellCam.com for more info.
When it comes to aiming, you need a good sight that is not only easy to see, but one that will hold up in the field under the harshest of conditions. Well, have you seen what Custom Bow Equipment has been producing? Custom Bow Equipment has introduced some great sights the last few seasons that fits any budget. The new Trek and Trek Pro models have folks talking at every shoot. I hear you, Ken. The series offers tons of adjustment with exceptional precision sighting in. Not only does Custom Bow Equipment have great sights, they also have great stabilizers, including kits and Torx line. Every bow hunter needs a good quiver, and the new Adapt 5 Arrow quiver is not only light, but exceptionally strong. If you want to see what all the excitement is about, just go to CustomBowEquipment.com. Custom Bow Equipment also offers the tough as nails guarantee, so you never have to worry about your gear. Custom Bow Equipment, great hunting accessories for your bow. All right, welcome back to the Wednesday Drive on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday all across the good old USA. I got my buddy Larry McCoy on the line. Larry, you still there?
No, I'm still here.
You're still here. Kent said that 3 inches of rain down there. Didn't you? It's been pouring, huh?
Oh man, it's been raining. Like nobody's been raining now.
Yeah. Hey, I know we've been talking a lot about turkey hunting and stuff, and it's fishing. You actually, you got lucky enough. You've been. One thing I love about you, man, you're turkey hunting in the morning, fishing in the afternoon, man. I tell you, you've been catching some paper mouse. What are they doing in Missouri right now with all the high water?
Well, I don't know. It's been raining quite a bit, but I'm fixing to find out. I don't know if anything. The crappie ain't biting. The catfish probably are. So I don't know. We'll find something. Hopefully, swim around with the mouth open.
Yeah, I heard Stockton Lake was like 5, 6, 7 feet high.
Yeah, and probably rising. That whole, Palmitar, Stockton, Truman, all that down in Missouri. I guarantee is going to be rising.
Yeah, Smoking Joe Smeltzer said he was going up to Minnesota up by the Canadian border, and they were the water was over 7 feet high. The docks were actually destroyed because the water, they had the docks tied down with a basket system. It wasn't on floats, and it actually twisted and destroyed the dock. So they're going to be up there for 10 days, but they're going to have to come off the shore to go fishing. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is, that's not good at all. Not fun for sure. And I imagine that, like I said, with all this rain, it's been pretty brutal here the last few days, and it's acting like for the next day or so it's going to rain again. So it ain't going to get any better anytime soon, I think.
No, not at all. It's not good. That's for sure. So, I talked to Donovan a little while ago. He said that we're not going to find out the Kansas draw results until next week. I don't know what, last week it was this time of year, so I don't know what's going on. But it's, a lot of people should be finding out if they drew or not for their fall.
Yeah, draw results are all going to be coming in, and hopefully everybody has some good luck. Good luck if they put into some of those tough states that this might be the year. Hopefully.
Steve Rocco said, "Tell Mac I caught a 4-pound pan on a Cope can lid, the old wintergreen spinner."
Yeah, it works. You got to be careful on how you can't reel them in too fast like that. Too much into, you can't feel them hit.
What's a 4-pound pan? I don't know what a pan is.
Huh?
What's a pan?
Dan.
You
Dan,
mean
I thought you were a fisherman. I thought you were fishing.
I don't know what a pan is. Is that like a panfish or what?
There you go. Now you're talking.
Well, okay, crappie or bluegill or perch. That's all you got to say.
Two and two does not equal 5. Okay.
Well, he lives out there in Pennsylvania, so they got those weird fish running around there. They got those bowfins and all those other snakeheads and all those other crazy things. I don't know what it.
Yeah, they're not bad. They taste pretty good. The snakeheads, they're not bad.
I actually heard that's true.
They taste about like a skunk, just a little bit better.
Oh, no, thank you, man. I'm glad we don't have those things here in the Midwest. It's crazy. Roger Wild, how you doing, buddy? Roger says hi, Larry.
Tell Roger, hey.
Yep.
Hey.
So I don't know, man. Hey, so what's? I haven't heard from Ryan or Paul. What are they doing?
Oh, they've had their eyes glued to the screen. They've been working hard editing, and we're all kind of on full tilt, full steam ahead.
Well, where are we at on Respect the Game TV? I mean, I've been taping it, but are we getting? We're in our summer pattern, right?
Yeah, in the summer pattern, like an old velvet buck. Yep. We're getting ready to finish up. We got this month, actually second quarter, and then we will be airing third, fourth quarter as well on the Sportsman Channel. We're also going to be airing on Waypoint, Pursuit. So I mean, we're going to be about all you got to do is go to the computer, Google us, and you'll see.
Yeah.
So we'll be a lot of different places.
Yeah. Eddie says making the only fish worth fighting for. Toothy critters, just like going after a 150-inch buck. Muskie. I like muskie fishing. I've never caught one, but I've caught a bunch of northerns. But I don't think I've ever caught a muskie. So they're big, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The fish. What do they call them? Fish of 10,000 casts or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fish of 10,000 casts.
Yeah. It's either that or.
I've casted a lot for them too.
Yeah. Well, Pomme de Terre is a good muskie lake in Missouri.
Yeah, Pomme de Terre is good. There is some muskie in Pomme de Terre. Yep.
Yeah. I've always heard that. So no, that's all right. I've never caught one, man. One of these days. That's a big fish, man. But to me, I'd rather. Todd Stern says old velvet buck.
Like an old velvet buck.
I don't know.
Yep. Soft on the outside, hard in the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So So what do we got coming up? We got I'll bring the Ranger out. Let's go fishing. He wants to take you fishing now. Eddie does.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all about going and ripping some lips.
Yeah. There you go. You just get back on there and drive through those.
I get a little dramatic on my hook sets every now and then, though. So you better be ready to duck.
Yeah. That's crazy. But so we got the Bash coming up in Ohio in July next month. Anything? We got the Iowa Cubs deal July. I mean, we got a lot coming up.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. I mean, and coming up, like I said, the Cubs deal. We've got. I mean, literally, there's event after event, and more importantly, like I said, it's the summer pattern for me. I'm ready to start working on the farm, getting stuff, hunt property, making sure lanes are cleared, and all that stuff. Just I enjoy that just as much as going out and hunting, just getting everything ready, and these fawns are starting to drop a little bit, so which is good. So you can kind of see.
We saw several fawns, babies. We drove right by one over. You know where you and I went late season? I can't remember the name of that property. It's where the horses were. Remember where we had that buck come in when we moved to the other spot because what's his name said it was a done deal, and then my camera went off and that big buck was at the blind. You know what I'm talking about? Where we had to walk.
Oh, yeah.
The one you said the one I didn't shoot the deer and you said it was a shooter. And I go, Larry, that's not a shooter. I go, maybe Kent thinks that's a shooter. That's not a shooter. And you said, no, that's a shooter, Dan. You're going to be mad. and I'm going, that is not a shooter, Larry McCoy. And then we got,
you were getting mad.
Yeah, I was getting mad. Yeah. And then the deer left, and then we get halfway to the truck, and I go, was that really a shooter? And he goes, yeah, you're going to be upset with yourself, man. That was Pope and Young. And I said, and then I go, man, I shouldn't have shot him. Then he's giving me crud the whole time. It wasn't a shooter. Yeah, that's where we were turkey hunting set up there, and yeah, kind of crazy.
Heck yeah.
Yep. I'm telling you. So, hey, real quick before I let you go, because I only got you for a few minutes here. We both work with Backwoods Attraction, Cody and everybody, Ben and everybody down there. So you were actually going to do some spraying on your clover plots. Tell everybody how you're going to do the maintenance on that.
Well, I mean, the clover's coming up great. I just got some grass and stuff coming, so I was running down some clethodim to go in and spray. But this rain obviously has kind of put a little bit of halt to that. But clover stands good. Just need to control the grass in, and I'm anxious to. I'm starting to plan kind of what I'm going to do this fall for some fall plots as well. But I've got with clover plots, they're up and looking strong. I got 2-3 clover chicory plots that are looking really strong right now. So, great products over there, Backwoods Attraction. Their seed blends are pretty well thought out as far as like the clover. There's different types of clover in the blend that will come up at different stages. So some of them are going to be a little bit more drought resistant. So the ones that are taller may not handle the heat as well, but those stuff underneath it will. So you're always going to have a green plot. So it'll come up in stages, and also helps with, forage. The deer, and they're eating them. And when it's coming up in different stages, they can't just eat it down to the dirt because there's always something new coming up. So, so I've been super, super happy with that. And, just like any other clover plot, as time passes by with a little bit of maintenance, each season it's going to get a little bit better and better and better.
Yeah, absolutely. And they got some new stuff coming out too. So if you go check out their website here in a couple days, you'll see some of it. And I know that those 5-pound bags. What was that? What you and I were talking about with the alfalfa and the what's that called?
There's some new blends coming out. One of them is kind of going to have an alfalfa base. I'm not sure. It's new stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
Well, it's my fault. I should know it. I got the because Ben said we could talk about it already, but it's just here. I'll just pull it up because my memory's gone. So I don't know. I don't know anything new at the outdoor group we can talk about real quick while I'm looking this up.
No, we're working on some new, just some new product coming out for 23, and stuff. Been testing some of that stuff, and just trying to get out. I need to get out and shoot my bow more. It's been super, super busy, and the rain's kind of held me inside. But I definitely need to get out and shoot my bow, and keep things moving.
buck brittle. If you live in a state where you can use an attractant and it's legal, you need to check out that buck brittle, because that stuff's going to be pretty easy to get around. It's in a 5-pound bag, and Cody and Ben said that stuff's amazing.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I haven't seen it, but I imagine it is. It's got pecans in it, or pecans, depending on where you're from.
Yeah.
But yeah, I imagine it'll probably work pretty good, just like the rest of the lineup. I mean, it's like I said, it's about consistency and staying after, just like the pure whitetail. I just kind of stay with the deer, what works.
Yeah, Donovan's already got a standing order in. Says Rick Johnson said, my whitetail clover is coming up. I burnt down the 6-year-old crop and replanting. There you go, Rick.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably coming up good. It's going to turn out good.
Yeah, Kent says you need to let me run the tiller. Ha ha.
Last time I let Kent run a tiller, he ended up with poison ivy all the way from his eyelids to his toenails.
Yeah. There you go. That sounds like a lot of fun right there. So.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. Larry says he'll get it. Yeah, he just told everybody, Kent. He's slow, man. He's probably. I can see Kent typing his messages out. He's probably got one finger and has got his reading glasses down, and it takes him 5 seconds to write a word out.
He must have learned from you.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't see up close anymore either. It's getting nasty. I'm telling you.
You got dents in your phone from hitting the
No, I bought a glass guard so I could keep scratching my screen. That's what I did.
Hey, I'll tell you what, I even do, and I can't stand it whenever I'm on there and I'm like I'll type in the word that, and it'll come up like some country in the Middle East will come up. I'm like, how'd that happen?
Yeah, that ain't what I typed.
Yeah,
Yeah. What are you gonna do? All right, Larry Mack. If they want to find out more about Respect the Game, how can they do that?
They can go to obviously the Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can check our pages out there. You can watch us on Sportsman's Channel or all the other outlets we have, or you can just message me, Larry McCoy 15. Message us on Respect the Game if you got questions or anything. We'd love to hear from you.
Sure. All right, buddy. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for spending some time with me today.
Not a problem. Anytime, Dan.
All right, there he goes, Larry McCoy, the man, the myth, the legend right there. We'll be right back after these fine words from our sponsors.
When you go big game hunting, do you go the extra step and try to stay undetected and lethal?
Thanks, Mac.
Well, Lethal Products can help.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you after a while.
It starts by washing your clothes
Bye-bye.
with the Lethal Products scent-free detergents, providing a layer of protection to avoid their noses. The next step is taking
I had my mic on.
Lethal shampoo.
Real professional. It's only been doing it for 25 years. I hate running all this stuff.
Your encounters will go way up while hunting big game, keeping your stink to a minimum. Lethal Products also feature field body wipes that you can use to wipe down after walking into the tree on warmer days or emergencies in the field. Lethal Products also provides protection from little pests like ticks and mosquitoes with their bug and tick repellent. Lethal Products is a hunting system you can count on. For more information on Lethal Products, just go to lethalproducts.com. That's lethalproducts.com. Or Archery Field and Sports in Altoona. Lethal Products will help you be lethal in the field.
Are you getting ready for hunting season? Well, you've done your homework, and now the time is getting close. One thing after you've harvested that deer or wild game, where are you going to take it? Well, I have an answer. The Milo Locker in Milo.
There you go, Todd. That's awesome, man. I'll tell Larry for you.
And General Locker animals for over 15 years. Daryl and Angie are the owners, and they take great pride in the fact that they do everyone's order the way the customer wants it. You can have your deer, moose, elk, or even bear processed and hand-wrapped, cut to your specifications. If you like tasty snacks, Daryl does a great job making snack sticks, summer sausage, and jerky with all sorts of cheese and spice combinations. They do a ton of deer each year at the Milo Locker, and they do each order like it was their own. So if you get lucky this year and need a good locker, try the Milo Locker. Check them out today.
We'll have gift cards for the Milo Locker here pretty soon for deer processing.
6231, and you're on your way to some great eating.
Hey America, when you barbecue, cookies is the one. Lots of flavor, lots of goodness, thick and rich, lots of fun. Hey America,
One more after this, and we're back. That stuff's awesome.
America loves to eat.
In the mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea? Hop on over to the Lotta Pop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard at Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn in the central Iowa area. You'll love the fresh pop flavors like caramel, caramel apple, kettle corn, jalapeno cheddar, cheddar cheese, birthday cake, or patriotic mix, just to name a few. You'll find something for everyone at Lotta Pop in Ankeny. Arlie and his crew can help you pick out the perfect variety pack, tin, or gift package. Lotta Pop has everything you'll need, from ready-to-eat popcorn to all the fixings to make great popcorn at any event. Everyone loves popcorn, especially when it's from Lotta Pop. It's the same great popcorn you'll find at the Iowa State Games, locally grown and popped to perfection. Lotta Pop can help with any special occasion, corporate events, and special fundraising for your school. For more information, contact Lotta Pop at 515-262-3243 or go online at lottapop.com. Lotta Pop, great tasting popcorn from Iowa since 1969.
All right, welcome back to the Wednesday Drive on the Outdoor Call Radio app network. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. The show is brought to you in part by our good friends out at the Milo Locker. We appreciate Daryl and Angie and all the gang down there in Milo, Iowa for helping us with that. So, hey, starting Monday, if you listen on the Outdoor Call Radio app, we are going to be doing the big JLM shotgun contest. So we're calling it the JLM turkey shoot is what we're calling it. The big JLM turkey shoot. So that's going to start on Monday. So basically how it works is that you listen to the app Monday through Sunday, and whenever you hear a gobble or two, you'll hear a shotgun, and then you're going to say, hey, it's time for the JLM turkey shoot, and we're going to give you a phrase. We're going to give you like 2 or 3 words that you're going to have to email me. And if you do that, after the 4 weeks, you're going to have 4 weeks to do this. And I don't care how many times you enter. It's just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 60 days, okay? Because I want to give everybody a fair chance of winning stuff. And it doesn't matter if you're in Iowa or not. Here's the only 2 things. You have to be 18 years of age or older, and you have to be able to pass a background check, because there's no way we can give a firearm away unless we can legally do it. So you're going to have to fill out a background check, and or present a concealed carry card, and do all the paperwork, and then Dave will take care of all that at JLM Shooter Supply over there in Urbandale, Iowa. But we're going to be giving away a brand new 12 gauge Mossberg shotgun, and it's the big JLM turkey shoot. So that'll all start on Monday. So you'll have plenty of time to check it out, and that's the only way you can win is if you listen on the app. So just do that. It's free to listen. If you haven't got the app yet, just go to your app store on your device and just punch in the Outdoor Call Radio, and it'll pop up after the radio. And then just download it and listen in, and you'll be able to hear it. So we'll play it at least 2 or 3 times a day. So it's not like you're going to have to listen forever to hear it. So anyway, and we hope you enjoy the shows while you're doing that. There's always quality shows on there. Like today, we got George Lynch from Legendary Gear talking whitetails and waterfowl. We got Michael Lee from Backwoods Life, and we got the boys from Keystone Experience on all day. So there's some good shows for you to tune out. We got good content every day, and it's basically the only online outdoor radio station in the country that's on 24/7. So, and we do it for you, just like we're filming this or taping this right now, and this will air again. This will repeat again on Saturday or Sunday. So there you go. All right, this weekend at Revelton Distillery, they've got Rick Burke. He's going to be there, singer Rick Burke, and then they're going to have Off the Griddle truck, off the grid, get it, off the griddle. I think that's pretty clever. They're going to have a food truck there. This is going to be Revelton's first summer event from 4 to 7 on Saturday, so that ought to be a lot of fun. And we got a couple other big events coming out to tell you about. We got the big Freedom Shoot. Now, I'll probably be out there on Saturday after the show. That's going to be out at the Warren County Ikes. This is the shoot that Mid-Iowa Archers, Bob Branchcombe and Karen put on to give back to the veterans in Iowa. 100% of the proceeds go back to the vets. And we're actually going to have a brand new elite terrain we're going to be auctioning off on Saturday. So that's kind of cool. That's going to be out at the Freedom Shoot. It's going to be at the Warren County Ikes on June 3rd and 4th. And they'll have a silent and a live auction and food and a whole bunch of other fun. So if you're looking to go fling some arrows for a good cause, that'd be a good thing for you to do. And then, Dave, put this on your calendar. The Iowa Cubs Outdoor Day is going to be Saturday, June 17th. And we're going to be giving away a brand new bow. We got a Grizzly cooler to give away, an Arctic Ice Pack, and a $400 gift card to Sportsman's Warehouse is up for grabs. How about that? So put that on your calendar. That's going to be Sunday, July 17th. Andrew and I will be out at the game. We'll be at the main gate, and then you'll get to see. I'll be out there on the field in the 7th inning as your MC for the evening. It's the big outdoor day at the iCubs, so I'm honored to be part of that event as well. We're always looking forward to doing stuff like that and seeing everybody. So kind of cool. Also, hey, don't forget fishing. It's free fishing weekend here in Iowa. Iowa residents can try fishing without buying a license on June 3rd, 4th, and 5th as part of the Iowa Department of Natural Resources DNR free fishing weekend. All other regulations are in place. Basically, according to our friend Joe Lachard at the Iowa DNR Fisheries Bureau, said a summer of family fun is just a short drive and a fish and pull away. You'll be reeling in a fish and making new memories in no time. Free fishing weekend is a great time to learn how to fish, take your family fishing, or introduce a friend to fishing. Outdoor fun awaits at hundreds of Iowa lakes, thousands of miles of river, and your neighborhood pond. To find a list of stock lakes or ponds that are easy accessible in the parks or along trails on the Iowa DNR's interactive Iowa Community Fisheries Atlas, you can just go to the Iowa DNR website and they'll hook you up. No pun intended there. So there you go. Let's see. I need to say hi to Wade and Teresa over at Live Action Decoys. Always good to see those guys. And I think I'm good on that. So there we go. All right, I got to take one more break so I get all my breaks in and make sure I keep all the partners happy. So let me get this all lined up. I got that. So you hang on, and I will be right back after these few words from our sponsors. All right, be right back.
Whether it's camping, hunting, or fishing, you want your camping setup to be easy and your
fun
stay
stuff, huh?
as possible. Camprite has been helping folks enjoy the outdoors as problem-free as possible since 1999. Camprite employees are outdoor enthusiasts that use and design each product to make sure your adventures are ones you'll want to remember. They carry great tents like the original tent cot that started it all. This fully enclosed, off-the-ground sleep shelter combines the comfort of a standard sleeping cot with the added protection of a tent. Camprite features several models of tent cot units, including single and double units. They also specialize in sleeping bags, camping tables, cooking prep.
Yeah, we got a big Camprite package coming up here we're going to give away this summer, too.
17 years of field testing, great outdoor gear products, Camprite is the right choice to make adventures not only comfortable, but also carefree. Check out all these Camprite products at your local Sportsman's Warehouse or anytime on the web at camprite.com. That's camprite with a K.com.
Hello, this is Dave from JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. We are a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks who like to hunt. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types of guns. We'll also look at any firearm you might wish to sell or put on consignment. JLM Shooter Supply carries firearms to meet any budget.
Well, I got a nice 410 out there the other day. It's sweet. CZ.
JLM also has a full-time gunsmith on board.
Gonna have to talk to Larry about that, Jerry.
So from ammo and hearing protection to gun.
I don't have any tacos. Jenny's making venison spaghetti up there. I can hook you up on some venison spaghetti.
Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
Our dogs are part of the family, and we want to protect them at all times. Do you live in an area that you want to keep open and not have
one more after this?
To protect your pet? No worries. Call Chris at Pet Stop of Des Moines. Chris Spoltra is the owner of the Pet Stop franchise in the Des Moines area and has been keeping pets safe for over 19 years. A Pet Stop system will not only keep your pet from leaving your desired area outside, but can also be set up to keep
well, this hour goes quick, doesn't it?
your home. The Pet
There you go, Jerry. Hey, I'd share with you. Come on over. Get a big plate of pasta and some. That's my mule deer she's cooking up. That ground mule deer. I got that at Trophies Plus Outfitters last year on the show in Montana. That stuff rocks, man.
And keep your home looking great. Call 515-975-2190 or go online at Pets.
That actually tastes better than a whitetail. I was shocked.
Outdoors Dan recommended.
And I love whitetail.
Hey everybody, Outdoors Dan here. Let me ask you a quick question. Are you a hunter? If you are, there's a group that I would like to introduce you to, and that's Hunting Works for Iowa. Hunting Works for Iowa is a statewide organization that is focused on not only what hunting is, but what it does for the state of Iowa. Did you know hunting in Iowa annually brings in huge economic resources to our state? Hunters buy tags and permits every year so they can hunt here. That impacts restaurants, retail stores, gas stations, convenience stores, outfitters, and guides all over the state of Iowa. That leads to hundreds of millions of dollars in state taxes and retail sales that help keep Iowa moving forward. Anti-hunting groups are working hard every year to limit your ability to hunt here, so Hunting Works for Iowa is partnering with not only hunters, but businesses all across the state to protect your rights.
I hear you, Todd.
If you want to learn more about Hunting Works for Iowa, or if you're interested in becoming a partner, please go check out their website at huntingworksforiowa.com.
All right, welcome back to the Wednesday Drive with Outdoors Dan on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday all across the good old US of A. Thanks for everybody checking out the app. Well, I tell you what, it makes my heart happy when I see that little red light on that we got people listening. Makes me happy. So thanks for everybody doing that. I want to thank our fine folks at Pure Whitetail, Grant and Neil, Michael Lee out of Lethal. I want to thank, of course, the Milo Locker gang out there, Milo, Daryl, and Ange, and all the gang there. And of course, Game High Clothing, and who else did we talk about today? I think I got everything covered. The folks at the Outdoor Group, of course, the lead, and all that other fun stuff. Hey, I forgot to thank Larry Mack. Larry helped set my other backup bow when I was down in Kansas with him last time, and I usually set my own stuff up. Once in a while, I'll go down to have Mark at Archery Field and Sports tie I hate tying that that little cord in on my little QAD rest. I hate because I can't see anymore. But I bought a press, so I've been doing my last couple bows here. But Larry, he goes, "Where's your other bow? I'll set it up." And he set that up like that. And boy, I tell you what, that thing just shot dead on. I took a couple pictures down here shooting the other night, and it slapping arrows together. So I forgot to thank Mac. So Mac, if you watch this later, thank you, Larry. I appreciate you doing that. So. You had somebody ask me about the shotgun. It's a 12 gauge. It's going to be a 12 gauge. But I'll talk to Dave. If someone who wins that wants a 20, I'll see if he can do that. But we set a 12. But I'll ask him about that as well, and we'll go from there. Okay. Hey, and also, we just lost some people, and they're going to be upset. I think I got a whole case of TSS shot coming, 410. So guess what? Next spring, guess what? We're going to give away a couple boxes before turkey season. I'm actually going to take some on my own stash and give away some TSS 410 loads, since we can hunt with a 410 next turkey season. We're going to give. I will save that because I'm never going to use a whole case of 410. That would last me the rest of my life, because I'm going to shoot one with a 410 next year just because we can. I think that's going to be pretty cool. But the rest of them, I'm gonna bow hunt like I usually do. So, but we'll do that. So, see, somebody's gonna be upset about that. Don't tell them. Don't tell your buddies if they got off early today. So, I don't want to get anybody upset. So, I don't know. Let's see, what else do we got going on? Saturday on the show, we'll be on ESPN 7 to 9. Andrew will be there, so we'll do our normal show. We'll tell you more about that. We got some more fishing. I got all the fishing reports for Iowa to tell everybody about. And then hopefully I'll have some deer and from some draw results. I will have turkey numbers. I wanted to save that for Saturday. I've got the updated Iowa turkey numbers for the state of Iowa. So as soon as I get a chance on Saturday, we will tell everybody about that. And we'll go from there. So. Why does that keep pausing? I don't know why that pauses on me. I don't know why that pauses. We don't have 10 minutes. We got 10 seconds. Is that 10? That's 10. No, that's saying we got 10 minutes. I got 5:58, so I don't know why that says 10 minutes, but that's all right. All right, let's see. Anything else? I think we're good to go. I want to, hey, Jeff Knutson was the winner of the Father's Day package, so congratulations to Jeff. He won the Worksharp sharpener and the $50 gift card that we gave away on the Outdoor Call Radio app. So we drew that out when Donovan and I were out hunting in Kansas, and I called him. So we'll get that. So the next prize up for grabs is the shotgun, and then after that, we'll probably start doing that summer giveaway. I'll have a big thing of cookies barbecue products. We'll probably do a Camprite tent camp system and a sleeping bag and some other stuff. So we got a lot to do here in the next couple months, and then we'll have a big fall hunting package. I'm not going to call it a bow hunting package. I'll probably throw some broadheads in there, but we'll have it so if anybody's going to be early muzzleloader hunting or whatever, you can enjoy that as well. So we'll go from there, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, that's going to wrap it up for me. I am out of here. Until next week, keep it here on the Outdoor Call Radio app, and be good to one another, will you? Because you know what? We're all in it together. I'll see you next time right here on the Outdoor Call Radio on the Wednesday Drive. All right, we are clear. We got through it. Another week of recording a show, huh? How about that? That's awesome. So, hey, thanks for everybody for watching us on Facebook Live, and I got the extra speaker lined up so you were able to hear Larry. Did you hear Iowa approved special season for ARs? Just wondering how that works. John, you're the second person that's asked me that, and I don't know the answer. I will try to get an answer and let you know on Saturday, okay, from 7 to 9 on 1350, okay? Or you can watch on Facebook Live. We'll be streaming it live thanks to our friends at Imperial RV. So I'll see you soon. If you need anything, otherwise, just text me on Facebook or send me a message, and I'll get with you. You guys go eat dinner, and I'm going to go run upstairs and get some of that mule deer spaghetti. And until we meet again, thank you so much for staying connected here on the Outdoors Dan shows. I appreciate you very much. God bless you. Have a wonderful evening. See you, everybody.